We're going really early.
All right, we are getting started. So, this session is being recorded on YouTube, so anybody will have access to it afterwards. Welcome everyone for this wonderful session that we have gathered today um, from the collaborators of the Association of Asian Professionals to put a spotlight on a community that was affected by the Hurricane Melissa towards the tail end of 2025, specifically on October 31st, 2025. As you know, Hurricane Melissa devastated many territories in the Caribbean. For example, we hear a lot about Jamaica. Haiti may not have suffered as much in terms of the overall territory, but there were specific communities in Haiti that suffered and endured a difficult time. And one of them that we are spotlighting, and I would say the most that has been affected, is the community of Petit-Goâve. So for us, this session, Professionals in Action, Solidarity with Petit-Goâve Haiti, is of significance, as when one of our family is enduring a difficult time, it affects all of us, and we should be very mindful to show our compassion, our care, but more importantly, our support and fraternity with them. So, with that understanding, the Association of Asian Professionals today is hosting this session to spotlight on Petit-Goâve in the aftermath of Melissa, and more importantly, looking to have more support and action from our community through this virtual session to show some love, some support, and engagement with those making a difference in Haiti, specifically in Petit-Goâve in this instance here. So for the session, we're going to go through the various two entities that are collaborating for this presentation, and more importantly, showcasing their work in the aftermath of Melissa and before, during, and after. And before we go into that, some disclosures we wanted to highlight. The material presented here is only for educational and information purposes. The views and opinions expressed here are not from the association, but primarily they reflect the views and the knowledge and experience of the speakers, as they are willing to share this to educate and to inform. So the session today, I, Gilles Charleston from the Association of Asian Professionals, board member, I will be facilitating the session. And the topic, which is solidarity with Petit-Goâve, will be presented and discussed by C2C, community to community, in partnership with Association des Paysans de Haut-12e, which is a rural section in Petit-Goâve, and also by Fondation Changer la Vie and partner. And we will have question and answers afterwards and concluding remarks. The first of our speaker will be Marie-Hélène Thoms. Marie-Hélène Thoms is a restorer of dignity as an advocate, author, speaker, coach, and passionate nonprofit leader. She lives by the words, do as much good as you can, as long as you can, in all the ways you can, anywhere you can, for anyone you can. Born in Port-au-Prince, Haiti, and raised in Silver Spring, Maryland, she's a proud alumna of Howard University. As the CEO, Firestarter of Community to Community, Marie-Hélène leads with vision, compassion, and purpose. She left a successful career at American Express after the 2010 Haiti earthquake to launch Community to Community, a 501c3 service and development nonprofit whose vision is development with dignity. C2C is empowering communities in Petit-Goâve, Haiti, to lead their own development without constant dependence on foreign aid. And for the work that Marie-Hélène was doing last year, when HP became aware of her, she was also honored in our gala in 2025 with the prize, the award, Diaspora Engagement with Haiti. And afterwards, the hurricane happened. So we felt it was only fitting that we invite her to essentially showcase what she's been doing, for which she was recognized at our gala as well. So again, that's another way of showing professionals in action. Accompanying Marie-Hélène Thoms today, there will also be Ingénieur Eugène Lapen. He goes by Responsable Eugène in Association Paysan Haut 12e, and he's a civil engineer and architect. He's the head of the Association des Paysans Haut 12e, which is a community stakeholding association. A PhD has been a C2C community partner since 2010. That will be for our first part of our discussion today. And the second part of our discussion, we will have Mr. Jean-Claude Surin. Jean-Claude Surin is a specialist in nonprofit management, strategic planning, and development. With 45 years of experience in sustainable development, humanitarian response, he has been working with local Haitian umbrella organizations in the areas of strategic planning, leadership training, church and community transformation. He holds a bachelor's degree in political science and international relations and management from the State University of Haiti, INAGE, and a master's degree in development economics and theology. Jean-Claude Surin is currently the executive director of Fondation Changer la Vie, FCL, which works in the field of community development through churches and local organizations in Central, Northwest, and North Department in Haiti. Accompanying Mr. Jean-Claude Surin will have also Pastor Enel Angerville. Mr. Angerville has been professor director of the school L'École Communautaire Matenois pour Développement from 1996 through 2007. Since 2002 to date, he co-founded and serves as director of Fondation Communauté Chrétien en Action, FOCA. He is a trainer in trauma healing and servant leadership, community development, children's rights, and protection. He also has his studies been completed at INAGE, with also studies in theology completed as well. Please allow me to welcome both of these organizations will be presenting in this session. Marie-Hélène, I will turn over to you for now. Thank you. Marie-Hélène, are you on mute? Hello?
I am here.
Oh, okay.
Stand by.
Okay. Wonderful.
No shame, no pity. Community to Community's vision is development with dignity. No shame, no pity. We amplify dignity and progress led by the people of Petit-Goâve. In a world too often defined by headlines, something incredible is happening. Communities here don't just survive, they are working hard to thrive. Community to Community is working with the people of Petit-Goâve to restore vital resources. A much-needed canal is built one hand at a time. Roads are carved into a mountain with simple tools, bringing safe passage to their children and elders. This is development with dignity. And while access to continuous healthcare is saving lives, trees planted today will nourish future generations. Each person is building, planting, and teaching. We are not the heroes. You are. The person willing to support this movement and say, yes, I want to be a restorer of dignity. Join Community to Community.
Bonsoir. Good evening, everyone. I am Marie-Hélène Thoms, and I would like to say thank you to Gilles and the Association of Haitian Professionals for inviting me and Responsable Eugène here tonight to share an update on Hurricane Melissa. I also want to thank them for recognizing C2C's work and honoring me as the recipient of the Diaspora Engagement Award last year at the gala. Um, Tonight, I really want to focus on Hurricane Melissa. As you've seen in the video and the introduction, I want to make sure that I give the time really to Responsable Jeune. What's important to know is that the news about Hurricane Melissa has left the headlines as soon as it came in, but there is still much work to do. Since Hurricane Melissa hit Haiti, it specifically devastated Petit-Goâve because of the overflow of the Ladigue River that overflowed early in the morning around 2, 3 a.m. And many people who perished was done so as a result of water overflowing into their homes because there's no real work that has been done on the riverbanks to prevent this from happening. And a lot of people's homes are close enough that it was a disaster waiting to happen. So the flooding was devastating. And one of the challenges was also that the number of lives lost was mainly children and babies. So again, all of this was preventable had there been infrastructure. And this is a real big focus for community to community. Whenever I get an opportunity to speak, the first thing that I say is m'pale avec toutes oreilles parce que m'pa konnen ki dekap tandem. I speak to every ear because I don't know which two will hear me. So it is important for you to know that work is still continuing. It's going to be a long walk for us to restore what has been lost due to Hurricane Melissa. So I'm excited to bring Responsable Jeune to the stage because APHD has been a partner with C2C for the past 15 years. We've gone through a lot together, and we're family at this point. So I knew that when this hurricane hit, that they were going to be prepared to respond to this, and respond they did. So he's going to go over some of the things that happened since and where we are now and where we're hoping to be. And I'm going to put a little double duty tonight as his translator and his tech person showing some of the videos. So I encourage you to hear from both of the groups tonight and move from being a spectator of the work that's going on to becoming a participant in the work that's going on. My parents who are here behind me, they're insistent that I am a participant in the work that is going on. And also for housekeeping, on behalf of AHP, I would ask everyone to mute wherever you are to make sure that your Zoom is on mute unless you are speaking so that everyone can focus on the presentations. Okay, Gilles, I'm going to turn it over to Responsable Jeune, if that is okay.
Please proceed. Thank you.
Responsable Jeune. Let me make sure that he is here. Please stand by, everyone, because of course, the technology works until it does not. Okay, he may have gotten dropped off. Oh,
I don't see him.
I don't either. Do you see in the room?
He's not in the room. The room has been,
Filled.
everyone is admitted, so
So
he was here earlier.
Yeah, I know. Would you like for Brother Seren to go, or do you want me to continue in his stead?
I'll defer to you. I don't know how. I know he's in Haiti, so there may be challenges sometimes. I don't know. What do you think?
Brother Seren can go because that'll give me some time to find out if he is able to come back on.
Okay. Okay, hold on. There's someone that's joining in. Maybe that's him.
It is.
Okay, wonderful.
Praise God. Okay.
Sorry. Thank you, everyone, for the patience.
Oh my gosh. Si nous Haïtiens, nous connaissons, this is not unusual at all. We've had to hold meetings by candlelight and iPhone lights, so this is not unusual. Responsable?
Responsable, non, pas excusez-moi, pas de soleil depuis hier, système panneau solaire me tombé.
Pas de problème, responsable. Nous là ensemble, so si nous besoin, si nous besoin aider, capable. So, moi là pour, okay? All right.
D'accord.
I'm gonna try and Jules, do you want to pin him or spotlight him? I'm a host, so I can pin him as well, or what would you like me to do?
I'm gonna do it. I just want to make sure is responsable Eugène, est-ce que ouvert vidéo sans problème ou pas une difficulté?
Oui, pas de difficulté. Moi en fort.
D'accord, très bien. Let me spotlight him. And then he's good to go now.
Perfect, because then I can share screen when he needs me to.
Yes.
Thank you, Jules. I appreciate you.
No problem. All back to you. Thank you.
Okay, responsable Jeanne Bomikoa.
Moi dis bonsoir pour tout le monde.
I say good evening to everyone.
Alors, jusqu'à avant, responsable Mariolette, puisqu'il me tombé, nous avons fait un petit update pour moi, s'il vous plaît.
Selma went to, he asked if I could make a update since the call was dropped. Selma responsable mwen prezante video de développement ak dignité ke de CDC mba yon ti bref résumé de association et partnership CDC ak et APHD. Mba yon ti bref update sou cyclone Melissa ke nou te pedi moun. Plusieurs de moun yo c'était ti moun ke rive la dig la, s'il te gen infrastructure et situation sa patap grave kon sa. Et la fini me présenter que ou pral bay qui ça te passé, qui réponse nous te bay avec qui bon nous yé. Et si m'pas dit m'a dit encore et nous te commencé un fundraising pour 50 000 pour réponse pour cyclone Melissa que nous avons ramassé 25 000, nous avons 25 000 qui étaient. So ça m'a dit en anglais parce que m'pas dit tout comme ça. So I just gave him a brief update so I can turn the mic over to him. And the last thing I don't think I mentioned was that for our emergency response, we were raising 50,000 in order to not just respond to Melissa now, but that hurricane season is every year from June to November. So therefore, we're also raising so that we are prepared for this hurricane season, and we have $25,000 left to raise. Right? So this is, again, another opportunity for folks to move from being spectators to being participants. Ça, c'est tout, responsable? Bon, Mikoa.
Merci, responsable. Encore une fois, moi dis bonsoir pour tout le monde.
Moi encore, I say good evening to everyone.
Et non, moi c'est La Peine Eugène.
My name is Eugene Lapine, Eugène Lapine.
Moi c'est coordonnateur APHD qui c'est Association des paysans Wodoucel.
I am the coordinator for APHD, the Association of the 12th Section.
Et nous travaillons des conseils avec partenaires du CDC dans l'éducation.
We work with our partner C2C Haiti in the area of education,
Et environnement,
environment,
et wash,
hygiene and sanitation,
et santé,
health,
et la trier.
and I'm going to say la trier responsable. C'est tant que sanitation.
Et this l'autre bagaille toujours.
In other areas.
Other areas. Okay, all the Haitians are here, so please feel free to help a sister out in the chat. I will not be offended at all. Okay, responsable, vous pouvez continuer.
Et tout d'abord, nous disons merci avec responsable Mariolette qui permet nous de participer dans le forum ça.
I would like to thank responsable Mario-Len for the opportunity to participate in this forum.
Et moi, je voulais faire un petit update sur le passage cyclone Melissa dans Petit-Goâve.
I would like to give a brief update on the Hurricane Melissa's passing through Petit-Goâve.
Donc, après passage cyclone Melissa, nous avons enregistré des cas et ce cyclone-là.
After Hurricane Melissa, we did a report on its impact in the area.
Et par exemple, des maisons endommagées entrées en bas rivière la digue là et sous tête rivière la digue là dans zone côté nous placé dans route douzième.
Along specifically on the area near the Ladigue River and the neighborhoods in that area.
Il y a 551 maisons endommagées.
There was 551 homes that were damaged.
Nous avons enregistré environ 27 personnes qui mourent.
There were 27 fatalities.
Maisons détruites, nous avons 227.
227 homes were destroyed.
Nombre de familles sinistrées, c'est 1305.
Displaced families is Udi 1305.
1305.
1,305 families displaced.
Et tête bétail, ça nous est tête bétail, quantité de bêtes qui mourent, environ 60%.
So 60% of the animals in the farm areas were killed or destroyed.
Nous avons des tronçons de routes agricoles qui endommagés.
Also, the agriculture and the gardens, qui % de ça qui dommagé responsable?
95 à 90 à 95% jardins paysans sont détruits.
So 80 to 95 would be 95, 95% of the gardens and the agriculture was also impacted or destroyed.
Nous enregistré des cas de glissement de terrain.
Also, the roads were also impacted as well.
Après, nous fini enregistrer tout dégâts ça yo, nous te compté par une réponse avec monde qui victime yo.
After we completed this report, we engaged with the people who were victims of the hurricane.
Donc, réponse rapide gen de gen, nous te visé 4 grandes activités.
Within the response that we responded to in an urgent fashion, there were Udikat.
Oui, 4 activités.
There was 4 activities that we engaged in.
Pour nous identifier activités ça yo, nous participer dans plusieurs clusters avec plusieurs partenaires.
In order to identify these 4 areas, we participated in multiple clusters with other partners.
Nous entendons des propositions chaque partenaire yo.
We heard the proposition of each of the partners.
Et puis nous-mêmes nous choisi ça qui ou pas gagné dans agenda yo.
And we chose what we did not hear in the agenda.
Par exemple, nous avons un captage qui bidon qui presque alimenté tout qui bail en pile monde dans commune dans de l'eau.
For example, in the area of Cupiton, the captage or the water catchment system provided was a main source of water for the area.
Ça c'est première réponse que nous te porté dans 11e.
So this was the first response, an area of priority for the 11th area.
Nous fait curage et assainissement captage là.
So we did an assessment of the captage.
Deuxièmement, nous puisque gagne après chaque fois qu'il y a une catastrophe naturelle ça yo gagne un pile monde qui traumatisé.
After a natural disaster like this, it is common for trauma to follow it.
Des conseils avec partenaires non CDC, nous gagnons 6 personnes qui ont formé dans la guérison traumatisme.
We identified 6 people. I'll add that 2 of them were nurses and the other 4 were healthcare workers within the community to be trained in trauma healing training.
Et troisième réponse là, c'est nous avons identifié après chaque catastrophe naturelle, toujours il y a des maladies hydriques qui paraissent dans l'air.
And usually after a catastrophic event like this, there's also the possibility of disease.
Donc, actuellement, on travaille sur formation et des maladies hydriques.
And right now, we actually are working to address specifically activities to prevent disease.
Par exemple, matin, des grandes activités.
For example, this morning we had a large activity.
Nous gagnons une machine, par contre, comment nous relève ça, mais nous relève sub-Saharan. qui sont DJ.
Okay, so he was saying, you know how they have those big trucks that have the speakers on them and the DJ is speaking through the neighborhoods?
Donc, lui-même, c'est passé tout côté qui gen full moun.
Passez tout côté qui ça? Répétez encore,
Parce
s'il
que
vous plaît.
côté qui gen an pile moun.
Oh, that this truck would go through the areas that were packed, like the marketplace.
Par exemple, nan marché yo,
In the marketplace
il fè sensibilisasyon,
to sensitize people.
apprendre moun yo, pi gay yo manje san ki yo pa lave men yo.
For example, to tell people not to eat before washing their hands.
Mpense video sa responsable Mario Len gen,
Capable, responsable, ba moi si m'ka jouni pou.
pi sou WhatsApp ou, nan jere tan.
Ok,
D'accord.
merci. Merci, responsable. Ok. Ça, c'est 4 là.
Oui, sa se kiraj.
Ok. Ok. Est-ce qu'il y a l'autre vidéo vous voulez monter ou bien vous voulez continuer? Responsable, vous attendez? Okay. So just in case, if he comes back, he can just hop on. So one of the things that he was mentioning, the video that you just saw, the captage is located in this area and immediately the water was contaminated. So it would have taken 100 people 6 months in order to remove all of the dirt, the debris, fecal matter, animals, etc., that were in that area. And so during that time, thank God, one of the few tractors like that in Haiti was, excuse me, literally one town away, I believe in Leogane. So we shifted resources over so that they could rent it to begin that process. And from that process, the people in the community continued to basically excavate and clean out the main water source for folks so that with bleach, etc. So now that captage is cleaned out and people do have access to it. I will show a couple of more videos because I'm assuming you all can see me while I am sharing. So let's do that. And then if he comes back, great. If not, you will have a gist of everything that happened. So that was the cat excavator that was there. This photo that you see here is the distribution of the kit alimentaire. So there was rice, there was oil, there was, I think, sardines, spaghetti. This was immediately after, especially for the families who had lost pretty much everything so that they could at least have food. While some of them were displaced, some of them went to other family members. This clip here is
Ok, donc, li, premè sa,
all
li,
the rest
an
of
gros
the
li kase, petè 4 moun, se pou yon bagay,
right?
paske moun nan,
So in that video, this is the workshops he was talking about where they've gone to churches, they've gone to schools. There are water stations that they're setting up all over Petit-Goâve, basically heading off cholera. And I'm not sure who is familiar with cholera, so I want to just make sure to say that it is a very debilitating disease. What it does basically, it's not visible. It just basically is in water when it contaminates water. And once you drink it, it can shut down your organs within 2 to 4 hours. The challenge is it also looks like a stomach ache, and it's also oftentimes difficult for babies, children, and elderly to, express that this is something that's more than a stomach ache. So, but if caught early, there is extra hydration that can happen that can head it off. So this is what a lot of the training and the workshops are for, because it is very easily non-transferable with hand washing, with aqua tabs, etc. Okay, so let's see if I can continue and show you another video. Okay, so this is from
Is there
today.
any sound that's supposed to come in this video?
No, it's just
Okay,
folks
so
walking around, so you're not going
if
to
you
miss.
can highlight that because someone is thinking there should be sound and they'll keep asking there's no sound. So just let
Oh,
them know.
no problem. There's no sound on these. These are basically pictures. The sound is basically the sound, the natural sounds of the area. Let me see if I can show you this one. This is from literally this morning, and this is them setting it up. And since this is in WhatsApp, I'm not sure exactly even how to share the sound, but you're not missing anything. So here's what happened this morning. And this is specifically, as I said, the
Are
water
you sharing on your
stations.
screen? Because we're not seeing, I don't think we're seeing anything right now.
Oh,
Is everybody seeing something?
I see video.
Yes, we are.
you
Okay.
are seeing?
Okay then. Maybe it's on my end. Sorry.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Thank God. Okay, so these are the water stations. This is where the majority of the funding went, was to set up these water stations, to purchase the buckets, to purchase the bleach, to purchase the sanitary napkins, etc. Right? So this was set up today, which he just mentioned, and they had a distribution and also another workshop. Let me make sure I'm not missing any other videos that he shared. Let's see. This is from the trauma healing meeting that he mentioned earlier. We received a grant. Let me escape out of here. So we received a grant from the Faith on the Journey Ministries, and we partnered with the Trauma Healing Institute, and they presented this to two of the nurses and then opened it up to additional folks. So we have 6 people now who have taken the actual course. Those people will become master trainers, and they're going to set up safe spaces where folks can really come address the trauma and also heal. And it's not just specifically for Hurricane Melissa, it just was good timing for that, but it's ongoing. And we want to continue it even post the grant that we received, right? And then the second half of the grant was for economic development. So there's multiple people who lost their livelihoods that we are starting a economic microfinance and lending program that we're piloting it with 10 businesses and then are going to replicate it. Because again, I shared earlier that C2C is about development with dignity. There are no handouts. This is not charity. This is investing in people who are more than capable of taking care of themselves. And when you sit and listen, they're very quick to tell you, I need my goats restored. I need my business restored. And you all know that Petit-Goâve is Dos Macros Central. So as a result of that, many folks lost their businesses. And all they want is for that to be restored so that they are able to take care of themselves, take care of their families, be productive members of the community. This is another packing that was happening. And this was actually on the mountain itself. Okay, I think I'm back to the original stuff. Okay, very good. So I'm going to stop share and come back. Responsable Jeanne, vous attendez?
Très bien.
Ok, so ma bon miko a pou fini, kom nou gen yon lot moun kap pale, mgen tan bay rest update la kotote ya, mwen moutre tout kit alimenter yo, e travay sou wout la, e mwen explike ke apre, comment di sa, the tractor a te fikse kanal la, moun yo getan fini li, so koun ya yo gen akse tou pou d'lo potab. So kounya mbo miko a bak pou ken lot informasyon ke mpat pataje pou nou fini nou ka bay fwe seren e tan li pou l'pale tout.
Merci, responsable Mariolène, pour update que vous faites pour nous. Et énergie me détombe encore. Et vous déjà dit tout ça qui nous d'abord dit. Troisième, quatrième activité qui nous gagne, alors qui en cours, c'est assainissement et puis nous gagnons partie dans la route là, nous allons construire et en béton. Mais moyen nous limité, pas, ça nous gagne pas capable de faire en pile parce que nous gagnons environ 1,8 km, nous avons construire en bande de béton. Mais nous allons construire 150 mètres, nous avons besoin plus toujours. Par kont, nap mande si gen partenaire ki gen posibilite ka ede nou pou nou fè plis, donk nou disponib pou pot nou ouvri. Alors nou rete a deux men nou ouvri, nap ton partenaire ki ka ede nou kontinye avec activité route là. Et l'autre
Responsable, bon petit moment pour m'expliquer ça, fait dia. Merci. So he said, thank you for the update that you gave. I would only add that we are working on the road. There's 150 kilometers that we would like to continue to where you saw the videos, a lot of those were literally on the mountain. And if you're coming up Rue Nationale numéro 2, you literally make a right and it's a 45-minute drive up where we park, and then we walk for another 45 minutes. So it is only recent that the road now that we can take a truck into the valley where you actually saw that truck while we were going before COVID, that was not possible. We had to carry all that stuff directly there. So the focus now is making sure that the road is accessible and that they can constructed in a way that animals, people, motorcycles, and trucks can make it up and down safely. Ok, responsable, vous m'êtes fini.
Merci, responsable. Alors, yon nan remak ke mwen fè, mwen partisipe nan plisè forum, an pil partener ki vote repons pou Petit-Goâve.
Répétez encore, responsable, s'il vous plaît.
Mwen di, yon nan remak ke nou fè avèk partener ki m partisipe nan reynyon avèk yo ki vote repons pou Petit-Goâve.
Mhm. One of the responses that I hear in the meetings that I go, specifically dealing with Petit-Goâve.
E an pil la dan yo distribuye de kit alimenter, yo bay cash, men ou kon genyen ki manyen maman, alors sa ta représente gros menace pou vil la.
Répétez encore, responsable, s'il vous plaît.
Mwen di, an pil la dan yo bay cash,
Mhm.
yo distribuye de kit alimenter au niveau Fond Latif,
Mhm.
men sa ki représente yon menace pou fòmen nan, yo pou ka di anyen nan sa.
C'est qui ça?
Et par exemple, yon nan rezon ki bay gros problème ça, c'est parce que rivière la Tigla te gen apil négligence sou li.
Ah, okay. M'komprend sa wap di ya. M'ga fè translation kon ya. He was saying that the response from the partners and the cluster meetings that he's gone to, the response has been cash vouchers, sometimes cash, the kits, etc. But that the main item that needs to be addressed is not, and that is specifically the infrastructure of the Ladigue River. That is the cause of all of this, that in his estimation should be the priority. Oumed fini.
Donc, nan son kote APHD ap interveni li en amont sou rivière la Tigla.
The area that APHD is focused on is the area near the Ladigue River.
Et sa ke nou genyen nap travay sou li, alors nou rele sa nan relèvement.
So the reason that we're focused on that area, Oumed continue.
Donc, se fè reboisement nan tèt rivière.
Ah, okay. So it is to engage in reforestation and environmental stabilization of that area. Mhm.
Et en conservation du sol.
And soil conservation.
Et puis, c'est ta mande tout pour l'État pran responsabilité li pou yo refè pon la Tigla.
And that the government, local and national, should take its responsibility to rebuild the bridge.
Kom proje sa son proje gouvernemental,
This project really should be the government's responsibility.
et li depase kompetans nou en tant ki organizasyon de base.
So this is past our competence as a stakeholder association in the community.
Men sa ki nan kompetans nou, se trete tèt moun yo.
But what is within our competency is the reforestation of the mountainside.
Donk, Alors, en gros, besoin yo multiple, mais et dans relèvement, c'est des activités qui nous priorisées, c'est traiter tête mon yo et puis construire, réparer route agricole yo.
So the needs are many, but we stay focused on these two activities that we mentioned, which is the reforestation and the construction of the road.
Merci, responsable Marie-Hélène, bâti tout.
Merci, responsable Eugène. He said, thank you very much. And on
Et,
behalf of, oh, Marfini, responsable.
et nous dit merci avec tout le monde qui sous forum là.
We also say thank you to everyone in the forum this evening.
Nous souhaitons année 2026 là, il porter en pile bénédiction pour nous tous.
We pray that this year of 2026 brings many blessings for everyone.
Et tout ça nous gagne comme projet pour bon Dieu faire de nous-mêmes pour nous joindre financement pour nous exécuter.
For all of the projects that we have, we pray that God would bring the financing so that we can complete them all.
May God bless you, everybody.
Merci beaucoup, anglais responsable. So thank you so much. Merci responsable. M'konnen ou aller retour. Mais m'konnen ou pas ap jam quitter, sou pas capable ou toujours essayer. So merci pour ça.
D'accord.
M'apprécie en pile. So on behalf of APHD, APHD, and C2C, community to community, thank you very much for this time that you've given us to share with you the work that is going on post Hurricane Melissa and the work in general for the restoring of the dignity of the people and the restoring of the roads, of the trees, etc. APHD, I can't take credit for anything that he has said. It is APHD and ODCP who are taking care of everything, every day, all the time. So I really do invite you to come alongside us. It will be the best investment that you make because the return will be a self-sufficient community. Thank you so very much. Mwen merci tout moun encore. Mwen d'accord avec ça, responsable Eugène said, bon Dieu béni nous. Merci.
Responsable Marie-Hélène, on se la parole.
Qui ça?
Moi, réclamer et prier tout le monde.
And I would like to say a prayer for everyone.
Et pour centre de santé communautaire Bonadjissel, nous gagnons pour nous démarrer dans l'année.
Oh yes, Mabdi Osa responsable, pas de problème. He just wanted to make sure to know, as I said, that's not just Hurricane Melissa that we're working on. Our goal this year that we will break ground for the Bonadjissel Health and Wellness Center that will actually be the first and only wellness center on the mountainside that will serve over 1,200 families just in our community and the surrounding communities. Currently, women die in childbirth walking down a mountain in labor. That is ridiculous. And it's a solvable problem. So we look forward. If you're not following us on the socials, please do that. Go to our website and sign up for our impact report so you can keep track of the things that we are doing and so that you can come and join hands with us and get these things done. Thank you so much again for this opportunity, Gilles. I turn the mic over to you. Thank you again, everyone.
Well, thank you, Marie-Hélène, and thank you, responsable Eugène Lapen. Frère Serin, Monsieur Jean-Claude Serin, frère Inel Angerville, pasteur Inel Angerville, m'a nous connaître là, si parler.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you, Mr. Charleston and Association of Professionals in Action for inviting us to share with you some of the work we have been doing. First, I will present Fondation Changer la Vie, and then I will pass on to Pastor Inel Angerville to present FOCA. Fondation Changer la Vie is a Christian foundation that was that started in 2016, and we work in particularly with churches, with local churches, with in the area of church and community transformation, meaning we do church mobilization, and the churches, they are mobilized to do community work, and we work in the Central Plateau, in the Northwest, and in the North. Now we are also working right now in the South in partnership with World Relief and FOCA that Pastor Enel is leading in response to Hurricane Melissa. We work in 5 communes in the South, providing cash transfers to families that was hit by the hurricane, on agriculture particularly, and the people who are la pêche. So some people lost their boats and different things they needed to get their income from the ocean. So many of them lost their thing, particularly the coastal towns in the South. So we work there to respond to the hurricane. Now, we had a small fundraising, particularly with my daughter, Marie Artus, who helped with this. And I would like to thank several of you who participated, who responded to this fundraiser. We collected $1,000, and that was specifically for Petit-Goâve. And because we are not in Petit-Goâve ourselves, but our partner FOCA is in Petit-Goâve, we pass on the money to the funds to FOCA to do some work, to do some response to the families. So I will now turn on to Pastor Enel so he can share with you what they have been doing in Petit-Goâve with with the help of several partners that they have, and including what we do, what we provided for them. So, Pastor Enel.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you so much, Jean-Claude Serre. I'm very happy to be in this forum to share with you what we did in Petit-Goâve, Fondation Changer la Vie. And I would like to Jean-Claude to translate for me. I will speak in Creole. Jean-Claude?
Well, okay. Okay, I will. I think you can, but yes, I will.
OK. Fondation Communauté Chrétienne en action avec Fondation Changer la Vie, c'est deux bons partenaires.
FOCA and FCL are 2 good partners.
Et nous avons la même vision, même ambition pour aider les leaders dans la communauté à renforcer la résilience. Hello?
OK. Oui, on va continuer.
Nous avons expérience, nous faisons plusieurs réponses dans le cas de catastrophes
Okay, so we have the same ambition to help leaders in communities, to train leaders, and also we intervene to help in times of catastrophe, in times of disasters.
Mais nan konsa nan sou action, réponse, urgence, n'a porté ensemble dans Petit-Goâve.
Jean-Claude Serin, you have to unmute.
Okay.
I think you are muted briefly.
Okay. So someone cut my sound, it seems.
No. We were trying to avoid the echo because there was an echo when he was talking and your mic is open as well. So what I would suggest when you're talking for Mr. Pastor Inelangerville to mute, and when he's talking for you to mute and vice versa, because otherwise you're gonna have an echo. That's what I'm trying to avoid.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Thank you. Going on mute.
Okay.
Please continue.
Can I continue now?
Yes, we can hear you. Please continue.
Oui.
Thank you.
OK. Nous commençons expérience aider moun nan Petit-Goâve, projet ça a commencé depuis novembre 2025. Oh.
OK. OK, vous prenez pour moi, Pasteur Enel.
OK, nous avons commencé supporter famille dans Petit-Goâve après ouragan. Wow.
OK, d'accord, la coupé Pasteur Enel. On dit comme ça, nous avons commencé intervention nous, qui date?
Bah, connaît que ça problème, on a supposé bon signal.
OK, vous dites, qui l'a dit nous avons commencé?
November 2025. November 2025.
Okay, so we started in November 2025.
Est-ce que ça a marché pour l'autre monde?
Oui, il marche pour nous, Pasteur Enel. N'attendez très bien. Vous mettez 5 sur 5, vous mettez parler, s'il te plaît.
Ok, n'entendez.
OK. Parle en créole, est-ce que everyone or I need to speak English?
You are doing fine up to now. If you want to switch, it's up to you. Whatever is going to make it easier for you to proceed.
Okay, I speak Creole.
Yes.
Maybe. OK. Depuis novembre 2025, nous avons commencé pour te support nous dans Petit-Goâve après un business que nous avons fait pour te ouais impact et que ouragan Melissa te porté sur Petit-Goâve. Même si nous avons joué un rapport que l'État, protection civile et l'autre organisation, mais pour nous te plus sûr, nous avons réalisé un business. Ça te montre nous besoin primordial pour nous, c'était porter un support en kit alimentaire, porter un support avec des cash, et puis porter support au niveau psychologique. Parce que mon était vraiment traumatisé, mon qui perdit famille.
J'ai ça, moi, pour me faire ça. J'ai ça, OK. Ou pas prendre ça?
Can I go? Okay. Hello?
Oh, okay. Do you want me to translate, Pastor Enel?
Yeah.
Le Christ vient sur la terre, mourir c'est pour moi.
Hello?
Yes, Pastor Enel,
Oui.
can you summarize so we can move to maybe Q&A? Because it's interrupting a lot back and forth.
Oh, I don't know exactly the problem. I move.
Eh bien,
The same thing.
On va finir rapidement.
OK. Nous dit que nous te fait un baseline, nous te ouais nécessité qui te gagne un baseline là, c'était pour supporter mon yo avec des formations sur horizontaux, porter des kits alimentaires et supporter mon yo dans cash. Ça fait nous te supporter 222 familles, gain 114 qui te recevoir un kit alimentaire complet et puis te gain 108 familles qui recevoir en cash. Kit alimentaire il était équivalent avec 30 000 gouttes et puis cash chaque famille te recevoir 30 000 gouttes tout. Mais nous réalisons en enquête post distribution monitoring que moun yo te montré nous satisfaction du travail FOCA FCL que tu as fait ensemble avec eux pour porter un soulagement pour eux. Mais yo te toujours montré problème majeur qui était pour eux. Par exemple, problème caille, il y a un pile qui toujours dans l'abri. Problème plusieurs qui poko ka voyer ti moun yo l'école. Problème jardin yo perdu élevage yo et problème ti commerce yo perdu. Ça permet que gon besoin toujours et gon passion tout pour ni FOCA ni FCL si nous joignent support a demander support pour nous continuer aider moun yo surtout na relever pour capable prendre force économie pour capable prendre soin tête yo et continuer à faire des formations pour ceux qui sont toujours traumatisés. Et ça fait nous profiter du moment forum ça pour nous lancer un appel de support au concours de continuer avec chaque monde ou bien institution qui fait partie du forum ça, participer dans le forum ça pour qui je continuer à supporter SCL FOCA pour nous continuer à travailler nous dans Petit-Goâve surtout dans problème majeur, problème caille, problème économie, problème élevage, agriculture avec mon ça. On a dit en gros c'est qualité de travail ça FCL FOCA n'a fait et ensemble dans Petit-Goâve.
Très bien. Merci beaucoup, Pastor Enel. So thank you very much for giving us the opportunity to share the work we have been doing and that FOCA is doing in Petit-Goâve, and that we were able to contribute to that. So thank you very much, and thank you again for your contribution.
Okay, so Pastor Mr. Serin, we are done? Jean-Claude Serin?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, we are done.
I just wanted to confirm. Well, thank you very much, Pastor Enel Angerville and Mr. Jean-Claude Serin for your segment and presentation highlighting the work that Fondation Changer la Vie in collaboration with Fondation Communauté Chrétienne en Action have been doing in Petit. So right now we want to call to action, as you can tell on our screen, anyone who's interested to support the cause, who wants to get involved in the work that they're doing, feel free to consider supporting Fondation Changer la Vie and contact Mr. Jean-Claude Serin at the number indicated on the screen, plus 509, the country code in Haiti, 3701-4145, and support Fondation Communauté Chrétienne Action, FOCA, by contacting Enel Angerville at the number indicated on the screen, plus 509-3172-8516. And for the larger, broader support to C2C, Haiti, and their local partner, APHD, in Petit-Goâve, consider donating towards the Melissa hurricane response that is still ongoing at the website indicated on the screen as well. And that's also posted in the chat by Madame Marie-Hélène Toms. With that said, the next part of our meeting or gathering is really to take question and answer. So we would like to offer the opportunity for those on the bridge or on the Zoom to essentially either post their questions to the speakers or provide a little bit more of comments if they have regarding the work that both entities are doing in Haiti. There are local actions being done with partnership from those living abroad, Haitian living abroad. And it's important to remember that this is a Haitian work, Haitian support, Haitian solidarity in action. So with that said, can Madame Marie-Hélène Toms or Pastor Enel Angerville, since through your collaboration directly in Petit-Goâve, you were helping, what are the fatalities, the final fatalities that were reported? In different reading, we see 42 people, 44 people being reported dead. Do we know, can you guys give a summary of the final fatalities in terms of destructions? How many homes have been destroyed or people's homes have been destroyed? How many people have died? Could any one of you share that information, please, with the audience here? Marie-Hélène, are you there?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes, we can now.
Okay, I apologize. I put the video, but not the audio. I was saying that I can give some of the information that Usmasab Eugène had mentioned, that there was over 1,300 families that were displaced, that there was 500 families whose homes were damaged and over 200 destroyed. Mentioning of the number of fatalities, you'll hear different reports, somewhere between 27 and 45. The challenge with this is because some of the folks were not identified. Some of the folks were still in the morgue, and also there are people who are still missing, because when this hurricane struck, many of the people were killed in their homes and were covered in mud. So it is hard to say. So I want to make sure that I give you my best estimate. That is somewhere between 27 and 45 people, and the majority of those were children and babies. That is the information that I have.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Any comments you have, Jean-Claude Serin or Enel Angerville, you want to add?
Yeah, I think that the 45 is really the total number I heard, not just for Petit-Goâve, but for the whole country. And I think it is a correct number.
Okay. Excellent. Now, in terms of the biggest impact you think you would like to see or call to action from the community at large, is it monetary? Is it volunteering? Is it being on the ground in Petit-Goâve? What is the biggest way you think an individual could be in the community, nation community, specifically those of us who are outside of Haiti, can make a difference on the ground in Petit-Goâve?
I would say that when C2C first started in 2010, we would take 5, 8 trips a year, and oftentimes it would be Haitians and folks with a heart for Haiti who would travel with us. But due to the current conditions, volunteering is difficult because of security. So I have not gone down with a group in at least 3 to 4 years for that reason. But because the community, APHD and ODCP, have been at the table since 2010, none of the work nor services ceased, because what we're doing and the way that we do it with them leading and us coming alongside, the work continued. So I would say that I would suggest two things, because even shipping, we're not even shipping anything because of the current conditions. So at the end of the day, everything costs money. So we just need to say what it is. So when Hurricane Melissa happened, we had just had our fourth annual Golf Classic. It's our annual event that we have to raise funds. And the funds that we raised were specifically to build the health and wellness center I mentioned, but because of Hurricane Melissa, we had to divert those funds for everything you just saw in the videos, right? So purchasing everything you saw there, they had to purchase. So I would suggest anyone that first you want to do your due diligence for any organization that you're going to work with to make sure that they are established in the US, established in Haiti, that they have receipts for the work that they are doing and they have results for the work that they are doing. And it will also help to, start small and engaging, and you can choose something. For example, within our four initiatives, there's education, there's environmental stabilization, there's economic development, there's emergency preparedness. You can give to the project overall or to a specific initiative. Right now, obviously, our focus is restoring folks from Hurricane Melissa, but there's ongoing initiatives of the building of the health center, the building of the school, which we completed, the planting of what is it? I think it's 14,000 trees, also completed. So I would say for us, we're not in a position to do volunteering at this time. We pray that the conditions in the country get better and that we can travel, the way that we used to. But at this point and at this time, monetary donations are the fastest, quickest, and best way to move this needle forward in a timely manner. I see Responsable Eugène's hand is up. Responsable Eugène, vous avez une question?
Oui,
OK, je vais te lever main.
d'accord. Mwen kapap?
Oui, ou capable de parler, oui.
Ok. Alors, moi, apresye tout partenaire qui intervenu. Alors, nous-mêmes,
Partner that has intervened.
nous-mêmes, au niveau APHT, nous travaillons avec plusieurs partenaires dans Petit-Goâve.
So APHD works with multiple partners in Petit-Goâve.
Et nous participons après passage cyclone Mélissa, nous participons dans tout cluster qui gagne pour toute réunion de planification, nous participons là-dedans.
We participated in all of the clusters post-Hurricane Melissa that we were able
Nous
to.
participons dans l'évaluation des dégâts.
We participated in the assessment of the disaster.
Nous avons un comité de coordination pour cyclone Mélissa.
Répétez encore, s'il vous plaît, responsable.
Nous avons coordination de planification et après passage cyclone Mélissa.
And the post-Hurricane Melissa coordination cluster.
Donc, alors, question, c'est pour FCL et FOCA.
So the question I have is for FCL and FOCA.
Je te mette le sous chat là, mais pas ouais, me poser question.
Oui, responsable. Moi, ouais, ou di APHT ta remen konen ki organisasyon FCL avec FOCA genyen comme partenaire local nan Petit-Goâve.
Oui.
FOCA li nan Petit-Goâve.
OK.
Une recommandation, si possible, et pour Gilles ka connecter frère NL avec frère Jean-Claude ak responsable Eugène.
Oui, m'tap espéré ça, m'tap souhaité ça. Actuellement, nous plus travaillons avec l'église dans Petit-Goâve. Nous pas un partenaire organisation locale, mais nous plus travaillons avec leader l'église et puis l'État. Ça fait m'tap dit vrai partenaire nous c'est l'église et l'État surtout magistrat protection civile, c'est avec moun ça nous plus collaborer dans le moment.
Ok. Alors, raison de faire me poser question, c'est parce que nous sommes leaders de l'Église. Et
The reason I
puis,
asked this question is because I'm also a leader in the church,
nous participons dans toute rencontre protection civile. Yo.
and we also participate in all of the civil protection meetings.
Et APHD fait partie protection civile locale, 12e.
Répétez encore, s'il vous plaît, responsable.
APHD, c'est membre protection civile locale dans
Oh,
12e.
deuxième. Oh, APHD is a member of the committee, the Civil Protection Committee in the 12th section.
Et par exemple, nous travaillons avec ODCP dans 11e.
For example, we work with ODCP. This is another partner community of C2C in the ODI 11e?
Oui, 11e.
Okay, in the 11th section.
Donc, premier bagay nous fait nous chita avec protection civile 11e.
First thing we did was have a meeting with the civil protection of the
Et puis,
11th section.
Kazek qui dans section yo.
The Kazakhs in the section,
Donc, activité nous fait yo ensemble.
so that we could coordinate our activities together.
Et puis, information yo, nous partager yo également.
And we also share information.
Et par exemple, dans le rapport que moi partagé avec responsable Marie-Hélène pendant passage cyclone Melissa,
So for example, the report that I presented to Responsable Marie-Hélène post-hurricane,
moi partagé pour se verbal tout partenaire aussi.
and ou fait qui ça, responsable?
Moi partagé pour se verbal réunion yo.
Ou passer là avec tout l'autre membre yo qui était dans la réunion, hein?
Exact. C'est-à-dire, l'en fin rempli pour se verbal là et puis nous tout bien copie.
Oh, yes. Okay, so the report that I presented to C2C, I also made copies for everyone that was part of the committee as well.
Very well. Thank you.
OK.
So,
Alors, pour finir, est-ce que APHD pas qu'à gagner une relation avec FOCA et FCL?
So in closing, I'm asking, is it possible for APHD to be connected with FCL and FOCA?
Vraiment important à nous gérer ça local, que m'a pas apprécié ça et puis n'a pas suivi pour nous capables créer une relation, un partnership ensemble avec nous.
D'accord.
This is a great idea.
D'accord. Merci.
We'll talk
Oui, bon côté nous, même FCL, nous pas Petit-Goâve. Et c'est ça que fait nous passer par FOCA pour nous intervenir en Petit-Goâve. Mais nous sommes bien contents de gagner coordonnées, gagner information, et responsable Eugène, pour nous gagner contact. D'accord?
oui,
D'accord.
donc,
Merci.
moi-même de côté, m'a partagé contact nous mutuellement et avec M. Serin et puis pour capable assurer que nous connectons nous tous les trois qui sont locaux en Haïti. Donc, encore une fois, pour renforcer solidarité entre Haïtiens localement, tout aussi bien avec nous-mêmes qui en dehors d'Haïti. Donc, merci dans ce sens-là. C'est un point qui est très important, responsable Eugène. Et me content qu'on fait.
D'accord. Merci beaucoup.
Moi, j'ai deux petites questions.
Oui.
Première question, c'est comme si l'autre invité, est-ce qu'il n'y a pas de chance pour faire un petit échange ou bien il seulement vient entendre? Et puis, deuxième question, après le forum, ça, qui suivit?
Bon. Première question, nous toujours ouvrir microphone, nous invitons tout le monde qui est là, qui accepte de venir dans des sessions virtuelles. Ça. Si vous avez des questions, si vous avez des commentaires, si vous qui gens que vous avez peut-être, disons, dans la conversation, ça c'est une. Et deuxième pour dire, qui ça suivi? Suivi de côté par nous-mêmes l'association. D'abord, c'était pour nous te mettre projecteur sous Petit-Goâve. Mettez projecteur sur solidarité pour renforcer Petit-Goâve qui est affecté par un désastre naturel. Comme nous avons un collaborateur, ça que moi dis C2C, community to community, et puis nous identifions tout FCL à travers notre contact collaborateur que nous avons qui fait que nous sommes capables de mettre événement ça, et session virtuelle ça pour capable permettre que tout le monde au courant de ça qu'a fait. Donc, pour nous-mêmes, premier démarche à nous faire. Deuxième étape, là, c'est pas le dépendre de nous-mêmes. Qui ça que nous t'arrêtons peut-être que l'association est capable peut-être étendre collaboration, étendre les plateformes, ni réseau par là pour capable mettre en évidence une autre façon pour faire promotion pour travailler dans fait. Nous étions ouverts à qui ça qui est peut-être capable d'intéresser nous. Mais ça veut dire que de côté par nous, nous pas de un bagage qui était déjà ciblé ni identifié au point de vue suivi. Parce que nous pas en Haïti, nous pas sous terrain. Hein, et APHD souterrain, AFCL souterrain, FOCA souterrain, si aussi fait partenariat avec APHD. Donc, c'est à travers lien ça qui fait que nous sommes capables de rencontrer là. Donc, moi-même, personnellement, dans nos associations, nous pas gagné souterrain en Haïti. Donc, ça veut dire que suivi que nous sommes capables de faire, c'est peut-être faire écho de ça que nous avons fait. Assurer que il y a plus de promotion que possible, visibilité sur ça n'a fait pour que solidarité haïtien avec haïtien, ligue place li, non narratif qu'a fait là. Donc ça veut dire que c'est pas toujours que son Haïti côté que c'est un étranger, un monde qui pas haïtien qui a fait un geste, une charité et vers un haïtien, mais c'est plutôt que haïtien capable de prendre soin de haïtien pareil yo, et haïtien apprend grand monde tête yo, apprend dignité yo pour défendre tête yo, pour capable kembe l'avenir et prendre pays en main et avancer dans le sens pour rejoindre la souveraineté de tel pays. Donc, c'est dans ce sens que nous sommes capables de dire nous-mêmes, ce travail, ça, nous voulons participer là-dedans, nous voulons faire contribution. Nous. Même pas capable de dire dans le moment que nous avons deuxième partie ou bien un suivi qui est déjà identifié. Non. Nous étions ouverts à qui ça qui peut être possible. Sa majorité, consensus à mais ouais, et l'association toujours disposée pour participer là-dedans dans ce sens.
Bonne réponse, merci. Vraiment apprécié ça.
Donc, tout plaisir pour nous. Tout plaisir là, c'est pour nous. Anybody on the call, anybody have a question for the speakers about the topic we're talking about, something they would like to see or comment on what we've done today? Please, the floor is open. Okay, so battle the person I didn't hear no one, so I'm gonna move on to the next step. So thank you everyone. And we emphasize the call of action. Some upcoming events they wanted me to highlight that the association is doing in the DC metro area. We have a movie brunch that is coming up on Sunday, February 22nd at Citadel. There will be 2 Haitian films being screened at the Citadel, and we invite you as a community event to participate on Sunday, February 22nd. From 1 p.m. to 4:30 p.m. And we also have an in-person professional networking event on February 29 from 12 p.m. to 6 p.m. And that will also be at Chez Aviol, so the other Haitian restaurant that just recently opened. Those are 2 upcoming events the association is hosting, and wanted to bring your attention to those if you're interested to join us and support and participate. And we wanted to express our thank yous, our utmost appreciation to our featured panelists, Madame Marie-Hélène Thoms, responsable Eugène Lapenne, Monsieur Jean-Claude Serin, and Pastor Inel Angierville for taking their time, contributing their knowledge, their know-how to educate and bring greater awareness and understanding on the subject and importance of engagement in Haiti to maintain and restore dignity and show solidarity. We think that is a very important subject as we continue the journey forward as Haitian to make a better Haiti, a better community wherever we are as well. With that said, I don't know if you have any last word, Madame Marie-Hélène and Monsieur Serin, since you guys were the 2 lead speakers on both sides of the segment this evening.
I would just like to say thank you, Gilles, for this opportunity to really come to our people and talk. I'm used to being on panels and oftentimes being the only Haitian there. So to be here with you and to be here with everyone here, and also for you to agree that Responsable Jeune could be here as well, very important to me. So I want to thank everyone for staying, for listening. You have access to us. And I believe I didn't even know that Jean-Claude was working, so now I know someone else. And you tonight have connected these folks, and that APHD, FCL, and FOCA will be connecting with each other. That makes me very happy. So, Responsable Jeune, Monique, au nom de APHD, ODCP ak CDC, remercie Gilles avec l'association professionnelle haïtienne pour l'opportunité ça que yo ban nous. Seulement c'est ça me devle di.
Merci. C'est ça.
I would like to thank as well, I think the audience for coming and for staying, and in spite of the communication difficulties. Thank you again for your contribution, those who have contributed to our small fundraiser. Thank you, the Association of Association Haitian Professionals, for inviting us and for giving us this opportunity to speak and to feature the work that FCL is doing, and particularly that FOCA is doing in Petit-Goâve. So thank you very much. We hope to keep in touch with each other, all the three organizations. In fact, the four organizations. We wish that we would be able to do that, and to keep in touch with you, with the audience. Anyone who wants to get in touch with us, you have our phone numbers and our contact information. Please write and call, and let's discuss how to help our country.
Thank
Pastor
you.
Emel?
Thank you, Mr. Servan, for your kind words and the closing remarks. And as you can see on the screen, call to action, I leave it there for those who are interested to pursue and reach out, both respective organization, and let the journey forward with each one of collaboration and supporting each other for the better tomorrow that we are building, one soul at a time. Thank you, everyone. Have a good evening.
Thank you so much. Have a good
Bye-bye.
evening.
Bye-bye.
Have a good evening. Bonsoir tout le monde. Bye-bye.
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 Passez bonne nuit, responsable.
Bonne nuit tout le monde.
Merci. Bye bye.